You don't speak it. You don't use it. Why you are not going for science?
ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂತಾ ಇವಾಗ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಆನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
Correct on Michael, the caller Michael. Hello. It call. I request everyone to be seated, please. Tree stands tall because of its deep roots, just as a great institution thrives on its rich history. These words remind us why we are here today, to celebrate the legacy of our department and the visionary innovations that continue to shape its future. A very good morning, everyone. I'm Chandana.
And I'm Navya. A warm, heartfelt welcome to our esteemed guests, faculty members, alumni, students, and well wishers who have gathered here today for this momentous occasion. It's truly an honor to stand before you as we celebrate Patho Nostalgia 1964 2025, the Diamond Jubilee Lecture 2025, organized by the Department of Plant Pathology and Plant Pathology Club.
This event marks not just the 60-year journey of our department, but also the relentless pursuit of knowledge, innovation, and excellence in the field of plant pathology. Over the decades, we have grown, evolved, and contributed significantly to agricultural sciences, thanks to the vision and dedication of our faculty, researchers, and students.
Today, as we take a nostalgic trip down memory lane and look ahead toward new frontiers in plant health management, we have with us an illustrious lineup of dignitaries who have made remarkable contributions to the growth of Department of Plant Pathology.
As we begin, let us take a moment to invoke the blessings of the divine. A soulful invocation fills the atmosphere with positivity and grace, setting the perfect tone for this auspicious celebration. To do the honors, I now invite Ms. Saundarya Nayak to present the invocation song. Let us all join in this moment of reverence as we begin today's event on an auspicious note.
ಪೂಜಿಸಲೆಂದೇ ಹೂಗಳ ತಂದೆ ಪೂಜಿಸಲೆಂದೇ ಹೂಗಳ ತಂದೆ ದರುಶನ ಕೋರಿ ನಾನಿಂದು ಪೂಜಿಸಲೆಂದೇ ಹೂಗಳ ತಂದೆ ದರುಶನ ಕೋರಿ ನಾನಿಂದೆ ತೆರೆಯೋ ಭಾಗಿಲನು ರಾಮ ತೆರೆಯೋ ಭಾಗಿಲನು ರಾಮ ಮೋಡದ ಮೇಲೆ ಚಿನ್ನದ ನೀರು ಚೆಲ್ಲುತ್ತ ಸಾಗಿದೆ ಹುಣ್ಣಿನ ತೇರು ಮೋಡದ ಮೇಲೆ ಚಿನ್ನದ ನೀರು ಚೆಲ್ಲುತ್ತ ಸಾಗಿದೆ ಹುಣ್ಣಿನ ತೇರು ಮಾಣಿಕ್ಯದಾರತಿ ತಂದಿಹಲು ತಾಮಸವೇಕೆನ್ನೋ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ತೆರೆಯೋ ಭಾಗಿಲನು ರಾಮ ತೆರೆಯೋ ಭಾಗಿಲನು ರಾಮ ಒಲಿದರು ಚೆನ್ನ ಮುನಿದರು ಚೆನ್ನ ನಿನ್ನ ಸೆರೆ ಬಾಳಿಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನ ಉಳಿದರು ಚೆನ್ನ ಮುನಿದರು ಚೆನ್ನ ನಿನ್ನ ಸೆರೆ ಬಾಳಿಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನ ನಾ ನಿನ್ನ ಪಾದದ ಧೂಳಾದರೂ ಚೆನ್ನ ನಾ ನಿನ್ನ ಪಾದದ ಧೂಳಾದರೂ ಚೆನ್ನ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸು ನನ್ನ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ತೆರೆಯೋ ಭಾಗಿಲನು ರಾಮ ಪೂಜಿಸಲೆಂದೇ ಹೂಗಳ ತಂದೆ ದರುಶನ ಕೋರಿ ನಾನಿಂದೆ ತೆರೆಯೋ ಭಾಗಿಲನು ರಾಮ ತೆರೆಯೋ ಭಾಗಿಲನು ರಾಮ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you, Saundarya, for that melodious and divine rendition. With such a blessed start, we are now ready to commence this momentous occasion of Patho Nostalgia 1964-2025. Now, to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to this eminent gathering, I would like to invite Dr. N. Nagaraju, Professor and Head of the Department of Plant Pathology, US Bangalore, to deliver the welcome address.
Namaskara. Good morning to each one of you. It is my great privilege and honor to stand before you to welcome all of you for this occasion, a beautiful occasion. And it is a Patho Nostalgia. It is nothing but a unity or unification of the plant pathologist during this particular time. I'm very happy to be here to welcome all of you for this particular program. Sir, we are very fortunate to have Dr. Krishna Hella sir, having a alumni of our department and we being serving as a alumni of the department. We are very happy that today we have such a wonderful or a eminent personality is present over here. So when I spoke last year, when I spoke to him on one of the occasion, I requested him to visit our department. But he said, I will definitely come to the department or to the university once again, only when all our senior pathologists and students will gather, you create a platform. So such a platform, so after discussing with my colleagues, so we have planned that we should have a kind of a platform to bring all our senior professors so Krishna Ella would be the right person to come and then to discuss or to kind of a unification of the department. Sir, I really thankful to you before that, welcoming you, but I take this opportunity to welcome a eminent research scientist and entrepreneur and a Padma Bhushan and Dr. Krishna Ella sir for having over here. I welcome you, sir, on behalf of the Plant Pathology Club, on behalf of the Department of Plant Pathology and the university. I welcome you, sir. So when we thought of having this particular program, when I went to our Vice Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor is accepted like anything. He really agreed for that. He told that it is a kind of a good gesture that we are remembering all the senior professors and retired professors and staff of the department. And though it is almost a diamond jubilee year, the university has also established and the department was also established during that particular time. So he was a constant encouragement and support. Sir, I really welcome you for this particular program on behalf of the Plant Pathology Club, on my own behalf, and behalf of the all members of the Plant Pathology Club, sir. So I take this opportunity to welcome Dr. K.C. Narayan sir. So Registrar and Dean PGS is really accepted to be as a guest of honor to this particular program. And also I requested him to release the compendium or seminar during this particular program. Thank you very much, sir. I welcome you for this program. I also welcome our beloved Dean, Dr. N.B. Prakash, sir. So to preside over the function, sir, welcome you, sir, on behalf of the Plant Pathology Club, on my own behalf, I welcome you, sir. I welcome the controller and the division head of our department. So I welcome Dr. Venkatesh sir for this particular program. I also welcome Dr. H.L. Harish, member board of agent for this program. I also welcome Dr. Chandra sir, member board of agent. I also welcome Dr. Parthathi sir, former member board of agent. I also welcome Dr. Vasant Kumar Tunkapur. I also welcome Dean Student Welfare, Dr. Mohan Naik sir. I also welcome librarian for having area. I also welcome Dr. Nagaratman, coordinator PPMC. It's a great occasion to welcome our beloved retired professors and head of the department deans. I also welcome Associate Director of Research. I welcome Dr. V. Ninnappa sir, Professor Head, former Professor Head. I also welcome Dr. Parvat Reddy sir. I also welcome Dr. K.V. Keshamurthy sir, Dr. Nanjagowda sir, Dr. K. Krishna Prasad, Dr. Sidramana sir. I especially welcome Dr. K.S. Ravi sir. So he is the alumni of our department, and of course he is a kind of a bridge between the university and to the Bharat Biotech for having all these correspondence to welcome to invite the Dr. Krishna Ella sir. So he has made a tremendous job in bringing the Krishna Ella sir for this particular program. I welcome Dr. Ravi sir, Dr. Ramaswamy sir. I also welcome Narayan Swami, Nagaraj, K.T. Pondrangauda, Sriram Shetty, Ravindra, Saifullah, S.D. Rangaswamy, Govind Raju, Ravichandra, Narendra Prab, K.T. Rangaswamy, Ramappa, and all our non-teaching, retired non-teaching staff. I really welcome you all for this particular program. I really blessed to have such a wonderful gathering, having this particular program to be more successful. I also take this opportunity to welcome all our sponsors for their invaluable support, financial support for this program. Nearly 17 sponsors have sponsored financially. Just because of them only, this is going to be a grand success program. So I also take this opportunity to welcome all our members of the Plant Pathology Club for this program. I also welcome all our PG students who toiled day and night for this particular program. I also welcome to them this particular program. One and all, I thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for extending your warm and gracious welcome to everyone present here. I'd like to officially welcome you to this event as well. As we celebrate 60 glorious years of the Department of Plant Pathology, it is only fitting that we take a moment to reflect on our journey, the humble beginnings, the milestones achieved, and the profound impact our department has made in the field of plant pathology. From its foundation to becoming a center of excellence, our department has nurtured generations of pathologists, made remarkable contributions to research, and played a pivotal role in protecting crops and ensuring food security.
To honor this rich legacy, we now present to you a special video documentary tracing the origins of plant pathology, its significance in modern agriculture, and the remarkable contributions of our very own Department of Plant Pathology, US Bangalore, over the past 6 decades. Let us take a walk through time and witness the incredible journey of plant pathology, past, present, and future.
Over time, dedicated research institutions like US Bangalore and PMU Coimbatore played a crucial role in plant disease management. In Karnataka, the Mysore Department of Agriculture spearheaded early research, leading to the establishment of the Hebbard Agricultural School in 1913, which later became the University of Agricultural Sciences, Bangalore, in 1964.
The importance of plant pathology grew significantly with the Green Revolution in 1960s, when disease-resistant crop varieties were developed to ensure food security. Dr. Norman E. Borlaug, a plant pathologist and the architect of the Green Revolution, emphasized the role of plant disease management in sustaining high-yielding crops, further cementing the importance of this discipline in modern agriculture. One of the key figures in this journey, particularly in plant protection, was Dr. Leslie Coleman. He introduced the Bodo mixture to Karnataka for the first time to manage Coriroga disease in arecanut and coffee, an approach that remains relevant even today. He was also the first to discover the deadly sandal spike disease of sandalwood caused by phytoplasma, a breakthrough in disease diagnosis. He also made significant contributions to understanding and managing coffee diseases, solidifying his legacy in plant pathology. To honor his remarkable contributions, the Department of Plant Pathology and the Department of Entomology, UAS Bangalore, initiated Coleman Memorial Lecture Series in 2013. Every year, on June 16th, commensuration with his birthday, scientists and scholars gather to celebrate his legacy, ensuring that his impact on plant disease research continues to inspire future generations. With the establishment of the University of Agricultural Sciences in 1964, the Department of Plant Pathology was officially born, with Dr. H.C. Govindu as its first head. Since its inception, the department has been at the forefront of groundbreaking research in various aspects of plant pathology in the past 6 decades. Laying a foundation of the department was started in the first decade between 1964 to 1974 with the beginning of research in classical plant pathology. Research in the department started with the master students focusing on basic but important works such as proving pathogenicity, conducting field surveys, understanding pathogen biology, and evaluating basic management strategies. The hand-drawn illustrations of pathogen morphology using camera lucida stand as a testament to their perseverance and commitment to scientific exploration, despite the technological constraints of their era. These initial efforts laid a strong foundation for future research directions. This strong foundation led the department to expand its horizons during 1974 to 1984, the second decade where the department was seen diversifying its research into pathogen diagnosis, diversity analysis, epidemiology, and yield loss assessments. Further, during this period, a strong focus was also placed on seed-borne diseases and the use of fungicides, antibiotics, and plant extracts for disease management. Under the leadership of Dr. K.G.H. Shetty, nematology research was also introduced, leading to the establishment of the first nematology unit in the department. With training from the UK and the USA, Dr. Shetty spearheaded studies on plant parasitic nematodes, which remain a critical area of research even today. The histopathological studies conducted even with limited resources using basic microtome functioning remain as an inspiration for researchers. The third decade between 1984 and 1994 witnessed the transformation of the department with the initiation of advanced research work of that time. During this period, the department was headed by Dr. H.R. Reddy. In this decade, the department took a significant leap forward by exploring plant pathogen interactions, disease complexes, and the mechanisms behind disease development. Research expanded into bacterial disease detection, virus transmission and vector relationships, electron microscopy, and host resistance screening. The decade also saw the beginning of millet pathology research. Major emphasis was on plant disease management with studies on fungicide resistance, biocontrol agents, mycorrhizal fungi, soil solarization, disease surveillance models, and field evaluation of biocontrol methods. Research on devastating food diseases like Panama disease, which remain a challenge today, also gained importance. A paradigm shift in research was witnessed during the fourth decade between 1994 and 2004. to the utilization of molecular tools. The department has always been a forerunner in adopting new technologies. It was the first department in the university to acquire a thermocycler for PCR, setting the benchmark in molecular diagnostics. This advancement paved the way for key research areas such as molecular diagnostics, disease characterization, and biochemical approaches to disease management. A significant transformation occurred under the leadership of Dr. V. Muriyappa, who strengthened virology research. Studies on serodiagnosis, virus purification, molecular detection, and tissue culture techniques for virus-free plants gained momentum. During this period, tomato leaf curl virus was wreaking havoc on farmers' fields, leaving many desperate for solution. It was then that Dr. V. Muniyappa achieved something remarkable, the development of 3 resistant tomato varieties, Nandi, Sankranti, and Vaipa. Notably, this was the first time a pathologist led the development and release of crop varieties in the university, providing farmers with a powerful tool to combat the virus. Furthermore, these varieties served as a valuable source of resistance for developing hybrids by several seed companies, significantly impacting the management of tomato leaf curl disease and enhancing the economic well-being of farmers. During the same period, pioneering research in the field of nematology was conducted under the leadership of Dr. K. Krishnappa and Professor B.M.R. Reddy, focusing on nematode, fungus, and host interactions and the histopathological manifestations induced by nematode infections. The decade between 2004 and 2014 witnessed further strengthening of research areas with the emergence of novel approaches in the field of plant pathology. During this period, research delved into the physiological plant pathology and biotechnology. Research expanded beyond traditional biological control, exploring endophytic and phytoplankton microorganisms, symbiotic bacteria from entomopathogenic nematodes, and the broader plant microbiome, uncovering new dimensions in plant health and disease resistance. This decade also witnessed the development of crop varieties and hybrids by plant pathologists. Notable contributions include maize varieties, Naginari composites, NAC 6002 and NAC 6004, as well as hybrids, Hema and Nityashri, developed by Dr. Pandurange Gowda. Additionally, the Pujapyu variety ICP 7035, resistant to sterility mosaic disease, was developed by Dr. K.T. Rangaswamy. The past decade witnessed significant technological advancements in conducting research experiments, and the Department of Plant Pathology swiftly embraced these innovations during the period between 2014 and 2024, marking what is known as the era of advanced molecular research. The research areas included molecular plant pathology, metagenomics, transcriptomics, metabolomics, genome sequencing using next-generation sequencing tools, and utilization of computational tools for understanding host-pathogen interactions. Cutting-edge advancements like rapid molecular diagnostics, genome editing techniques, and sophisticated chromatographic methods have transformed pathogen detection and disease management, ushering in a new era of precision and efficiency in plant pathology. This progression highlights how the department has evolved from classical pathology to an era driven by molecular advancements, continuing its legacy with even greater precision and impact. During the COVID-19 pandemic, researchers from the department ventured beyond their usual focus, contributing publications on the SARS-CoV-2 virus, a causal agent of COVID-19. This showcases the scientific versatility to explore broader challenges beyond their traditional focus. During this period, the department had 4 faculty members who received the prestigious ICAR Best Teacher Award, highlighting the exceptional teaching and research contributions of the faculty in advancing plant pathology and nurturing the next generation of scientists. Over the past 6 decades, The Department of Plant Pathology has been headed by diverse personalities whose leadership has been instrumental in preserving and advancing its legacy. Only a few names of the faculty are highlighted here, but there are many others who have contributed immensely to the growth and success of the department, each playing a vital role in its continued excellence and making the department proud. To complement, the department's research excellence is reflected in its high-quality publications in international journals across diverse areas, including pathogen diagnosis, diversity analysis, plant pathogen interactions, and disease management. Beyond the publications, numerous new and several patents have been granted, which are testament of the department's pioneering contributions. Eminent personalities from various fields frequently visit the department, sharing invaluable insights and leaving behind words of appreciation that inspire and drive the department towards greater excellence. The department's exponential growth in research output and impact is reflected in the numerous awards and recognitions it has received. Notably, the department's students have received the prestigious Jawaharlal Nehru Award for the best postgraduate research work from ICAR Government of India 6 times, the highest number by any department in the university. Today, it boasts state-of-the-art facilities, including NABL ILAC accredited plant disease diagnostic laboratory equipped with facilities for advanced pathogen detection, DBT accredited national certification system for tissue culture raised plants, ensuring virus indexing and genetic fidelity testing, mass production of bioagents like trichoderma and pseudomonas for eco-friendly disease management was also initiated. State Health Testing Laboratory, established recently, provides essential services for seed and plant pathogen testing for export, import, and domestic purposes, including post-entry quality for planting materials. These advancements reflect the department's commitment to cutting-edge research and disease management practices. In line with its mission to create valuable human resources, the department has consistently fulfilled its prime responsibility as an academic institution, producing 543 MSc and 174 PhD graduates. Many of these individuals have built distinguished careers across various domains of plant pathology, excelling in both academic institutions and private organizations, where they hold up top positions and contribute significantly to society. Among them, we are delighted to highlight one of our proud alumni, Padma Bhushan awardee, Dr. Krishna Ella, founder of Bharat Biotech, who was guided by Dr. T.B. Anil Kumar for his postgraduate research work. Today, he joins us as the chief guest of this program. His journey from a farming family to a pioneering leader in the pharmaceutical industry and his remarkable contribution in developing the indigenous vaccine to combat the global COVID-19 pandemic serves as an inspiration to many young minds across the country. We are truly proud of you, sir, for being a part of our department's legacy. From its humble beginnings to emerging as a national leader in plant pathology research, the Department of Plant Pathology at UAS Bangalore has come a long way. Yet, its journey is far from over. The visionary work of past stalwarts laid a strong foundation, setting a gold standard that continues to inspire and guide us today. But what's truly exciting is how this legacy is evolving. With relentless dedication to cutting-edge research, innovative disease control strategies, and a team of passionate plant pathologists, the department is constantly pushing boundaries towards growth. To strengthen this legacy, a vibrant platform known as the Plant Pathology Club was established to connect students with alumni and industry experts. Through inspiring lectures, mentorship, and collaboration, the club empowers budding pathologists while keeping them informed about career opportunities and scientific advancements. As the torchbearers of this generation, We, the plant pathologists, embrace this legacy not just as a responsibility, but as a challenge to go further, achieve more, and redefine what's possible. Every day, we strive to write new chapters in inspiring story, one discovery, one breakthrough, one step closer to a healthier, more resilient future.
What a remarkable journey. This documentary beautifully captured the essence of plant pathology, its significance, and the rich legacy of a department over the past 6 decades. It's a testament to the dedication, innovation, and perseverance of those who have shaped this discipline and contributed to its growth.
Now, it is time to look ahead and gain insights into the future of innovation in science and agriculture. Before we invite our chief guest to deliver his much-awaited lecture, let us first take a moment to appreciate his distinguished journey and outstanding contributions. To formally introduce him, I now invite Ms. Kirti Sharma to share an overview of his illustrious career and contributions. I extend a warm good morning to everyone. It's my pleasure to introduce our esteemed chief guest, renowned personality Dr. Krishna M. Ella, who graciously agreed to be here with us today. Dr. Ella, Executive Chairman of Bharat Biotech, is a leading scientist and an entrepreneur in the field of vaccines and biotherapeutics. He pursued his degree from Vidyapit Nagpur. He completed his master's in plant pathology from University of Agricultural Sciences, Bangalore, and a PhD from University of Wisconsin-Madison. A scientist by heart, with the vision of developing innovative remedies, world healthcare challenges, Dr. Ella and his wife, Mrs. Suchitra Ella, established the Bharat Biotech. The company has delivered over 7 billion vaccines doses to the poorest and most underserved population in over 123 developing countries through UNICEF and the Global Alliance for Vaccines and Immunization. With over 250 granted patents, including the world's first global patent filed for chikungunya and Zika virus vaccines, Dr. Ella has led the development of 19 vaccines used in India and all around the world. Under his leadership, his team successfully developed the vaccine against rotavirus, typhoid, which is a remarkable achievement that showcases his ability to forge and nurture the global partnership under the Indo-US bilateral program. Most recently, the company under his leadership has successfully delivered the Covaxin, which is India's first indigenous vaccine against COVID-19, and Incovat, the world's first intranasal vaccine for COVID-19 in collaboration with the Washington University. Covaxin has developed with the third largest efficacy trial in the world and has its credit 24 research publications, including 7 in Lancet and 3 in Nature magazine. He also focused on helping the Indian farmers, an area that influenced his life and is very closest to his heart, through the BioVet, Innova Food Park, and Ella Foods. BioVet, given the utility and economic safety net that the livestock provides to the farmer, which is focused on animal health vaccines. Through Innova and Ella Foods, Dr. Ella hopes to enable Indian farmers to adopt to the advances in agricultural methods, improve the post-harvest management strategies, and gain access to previously inaccessible marketplaces through value-added products. Dr. Ella, as a member of numerous committees, has contributed to shaping the India's science, research, and education policy. The prominent one among these includes his role on the Government of India's Scientific Advisory Committee to the Union Cabinet, CSIR, Technology, Information, Forecasting and Assessment Council. He is also recipient of over 100 national and international awards, including the 5 honorary doctorate degrees, one among them is from University of Agricultural Science, Bangalore, received in the 57th convocation. For his incomparable contribution to the society and industry, the Republic of India in the year 2022 confirmed him and his wife, Mrs. Suchitra Ella, with the Padma Bhushan, the country's third highest civilian award. For this outstanding achievement, I request everyone to give the big round of applause from UAS Bangalore and Department of Plant Pathology side. With this, it's our absolute pleasure to have you, sir, with us today. I once again extend a warm welcome as our esteemed chief guest. Thank you.
Thank you, Kirti, for introducing our guest speaker to everyone. Now, it's my honor to invite our distinguished guest to grace the dais. First and foremost, with great respect and admiration, I warmly invite our chief guest, Padma Bhushan Dr. Krishna Mella, Executive Chairman, Bharat Biotech International, to join us on the stage. Sir, we're truly privileged to have you with us today.
It is also our absolute honor to invite Dr. S.V. Suresha, Honorable Vice Chancellor, UAS Bangalore, to kindly join us on the dais. Sir, your presence is a great source of inspiration for us all.
With equal delight, I invite Dr. K.C. Narayana Swamy, Registrar and Dean of Postgraduate Studies, to take his place on the stage.
Next, I request Dr. Venkatesh, Controller and Division Head, Department of Plant Pathology, UAS Bangalore, to kindly join us on the dais.
We're also privileged to welcome Dr. N.P. Prakash, Dean Agri, College of Agriculture, GKVK, UAS Bangalore. Sir, we invite you to the stage and extend a warm welcome to you. And finally, I invite Dr. Nagaraju, Professor and Head, Department of Plant Pathology. Welcome, sir.
As we celebrate 60 years of excellence, it is important to honor those who have been the backbone of this department, our esteemed teachers and mentors. The dedication to research, education, and extension has played a pivotal role shaping generations of plant pathologists and advancing the field. To commemorate their invaluable contributions, we are proud to release a special compendium, a tribute to all the faculty members who have served this department over the last 6 decades. This compilation is not just a collection of names and achievements, but a legacy, a reflection of the passion, wisdom, and commitment that have defined our journey.
To officially release this compendium, I now invite our esteemed Registrar and Dean of Postgraduate Studies, Dr. K.C. Narayana Swamy, to do the honors. I request everyone, the dignitaries seated on the dais, to join. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. The compendium will serve as a cherished record of the department's remarkable journey. May it continue to inspire future generations in the pursuit of excellence in plant pathology.
So now it's the time. We are privileged to have with us today an eminent personality with groundbreaking work and visionary leadership have significantly impacted the field of science and technology. It is a great honor to invite our chief guest, Padma Bhushan Dr. Krishna Mella, Executive Chairman of Bharat Biotech International Private Limited, Hyderabad, to deliver the much-awaited guest lecture on innovations. Sir, your contributions to research and innovations have been truly transformative, and we eagerly look forward to hear your insights. We now invite you to enlighten us with your words of wisdom.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
All beautiful ladies want to be a good speakers also. Really honored to be here. One thing we'll never forget is in life is our teachers and parents. Let us salute our teachers who are all contributed to our life to success. Whatever you grow in your career, a teacher is a teacher, your father, mother is mother, father. That cannot be changed in life. I think I want to thank Suresh, Vice Chancellor. We have a good dynamic Vice Chancellor. And on all the faculties who are here, registrar, computer controller, and all those people. And I think most important, I think Chandra Gowda, board member, Harish, and all that. And then Professor Muniappa. and Dr. Krishnappa. They were all my teachers. I'll tell you history of, I had an opportunity to see from Govindu, the first department head, until the Ramchandra Reddy. So I'll talk about three head of the departments, and then I'll touch upon innovation and other things, what the students, some students should look at it, what the future is going to look in biology. I think that is what is important for you to all to understand. The next 10 years, there's going to be biological revolution is going to happen, no chemistry anymore. And what has changed in the structural biology is going to change the entire science. And I think you should be aware of it, what is going to happen for the future. So coming to the, and then my classmates, Pasardi, Ramaswamy, they look very old to me now, because I remember my the days there. And so I think your movie is prepared very well, actually, Nagaraj, very good, actually, the capture. And I think I'll tell you some of my simple things. You guys relax, sit down. Now, you've been standing so much. You'll get taller otherwise. You go to stand, you're going to go taller. So, Sharma, I think you briefed me about too much about me, actually. I don't know how to give a chocolate for you, Okay. I think, what is important, I want to touch upon few history and then come back to some of the department issues. And I think Karnataka was the first state to start imperial mycologist by the Mysore Maharaja. That is what you showed. Leslie Coleman was the first one. Karnataka state was the first one. So keep that in mind, history of it. And the teaching of plant pathology started in 1913, right in called at that time diploma school, ITA type of school, Hebal, was not a college. Okay, that was the history. And 1946 was the plant pathology department in Hebal Agriculture College. That was not US Agriculture at that time, Hebal Agriculture College. 1964 was the first officially US Bangalore plant pathology department. So you have taken 100 years of history, not 64 to 2005. The history, look back from 1908 onwards as a Karnataka. You should be proud of that. Why it's important? And you come to Indian thing, and I think you will not acknowledge some of the people, is the Indian plant pathology. When I look back artificial intelligence, what is the Indian plant pathology? It picks up to 1500 BC. It's just surprising to me that rich Ayurveda, 1500, Surapal. And the Sanskrit was written, translated by Vailneni, whom I know him, University was there, Vailneni. Vailneni is a translated. Very interesting history. I think all of us should know how that history is important for the future point of view also. And I think 1905 is what plant pathology started in Imperial IARI. That was in Pusan, Bihar, not in Delhi. And the father of plant pathology was, the first Imperial Butler, Indian Imperial mycologist, 1906. Indian. Why this India is important? I'm coming back on US, where I graduated from University of Wisconsin, Madison. So I'm going to correlate both two to understand the true history of it. And 1947 was the Indian Phytopathological Society started. And you know who started that? A Karnataka Mangalore guy, Mundukar, Karnataka man from Mangalore. He is the one who started Indian Phytopathological Society in IRI, and then he moved to University of Pune and all that. And I think he was in Dharwad also, I think, if I remember right. He was also in Dharwad, Mundukar. You see how history is way back. So leaving that, and then I went to University of Wisconsin, Madison. So I looked at it, who's the oldest department in the entire world, was the University of Wisconsin, Madison, first department in the entire world. And that is time where they started in 1904 by Ella Jones, and had an opportunity to the best department of plant pathology of India, that is Bangalore, US Bangalore, and then University of Wisconsin, Madison. So I'll touch upon some of the faculties of University of Agricultural Science, Then I'll touch upon some of the faculties at University of Wisconsin, what made me to understand a better scientist, to become a better scientist. Because if you become a better scientist, you will also become a better entrepreneur. So I'm going to connect both together on this. So coming to the S.C. Govindu, he's always on a quote with a quote. With a quote all the time. You want to meet him, you need an appointment. Okay? Very highly dignified person. The language is amazing. Beautiful English. And I'm telling you, I've not seen somebody who can still speak that English. Okay? Amazing English. And he will teach only systematic mycology. Ravi, am I right? Systematic mycology 1 and 2. Ramaswamy? 1 and 2. Amazing, amazing lecture. And the entire book is systematic mycology this big, and 2 books like this. Alexopoulos has something like that. Alexopoulos book, 2 books. You will make the, you will use the board, not even book, and take the photos and write it, and it makes you to understand so well. That is really now contributing to me from my vaccine field also. I can understand mycology, how many classifications, 4 categories of, what is it, ascomycete, oomycete, fungi imperfecta. I still remember how the fungi imperfecta came, why did not classified. How this is, I'm talking about 1974, 5. So it's that back, okay? Amazing lecture. Then named our K.J. Shetty, nematode. I don't even know nematode. Nobody studies an undergraduate nematode. So he taught us, he's a very casual lecture. You can meet him anytime, you can go in the room. You can go anytime and meet him. And amazing, the nematode. I mean, very few department nematology specialized in the entire country is one of them. And agriculture college, Tanwas by the Coimbatore and Pantanagar, 3 or 4 places only, Punjab, only 4 places. I think nematode as a subject was there. And then Ramchandra Reddy was again a good lecturer, good human being. You always want to help the students. He's always there. Any problem, you can have personal problem also, you'll solve it for you. Like a counselor. And that is the time I've seen one of the best graduate student, PhD student, Dr. Muniappa. Before Muniappa, Balraman, I think Balraman was there, and Muniappa. And Muniappa, he will be the last person to leave the department. He'll be the first one to enter the department, the last one to leave the department. He's such a serious scientist. He's an inspiration for us also that time. How this man works like this. So serious. One of his students, Subbarao, was working on mycorrhiza in sandwood. Sandwood. He will make him dance. He will not allow him to sit in Bangalore. You will make them to stay in forest for at least 1 month, 2 months. I mean, very tough with Dr. Muniappa to get a graduating with him. Any student has to go through quite a lot of pressure. It's good to have the pressure as a student. I'm telling you, any teacher who gives you pressure on a professionally, what is good for the science, it should be respected. You'll respect that only after some years, not at the time of a student. You'll appreciate that after 10, 20 years, what you learn from them. Okay. And I think there's a farm there, there's a bakery there. Even to go and buy the bakery nearby, that Prestige plot was there. Even to buy, the cookies, you'll be scared of Dr. Muniappa. Okay. So I think, and then Krishnappa was amazing helping man. As a DSW, he has, whatever we do crime in the campus, he used to take care of us. So it was amazing. Even Subbaya, DSW, everybody, they never had a discrimination of anything. Students were treated like their kids. That's a culture. That's a culture been built. And I think that's a phenomenal things we learn from life, what we learn from them. And then my teacher, T.B. Anil Kumar, very passionate about bacteriology. He used to coordinate with Shiv Shankar in the plant breeding department. And he was one of the best teachers. And he used to teach a bacteriology course. And amazing human being. And he will teach a simple language. And always there for a student. Always there for a student. And so affectionate to any student. Very professional, very this thing. And coming to at University of Wisconsin-Madison, and I had a great chance of interacting with the best of the best scientists. One of them was Arthur Kellman, who is a Pseudomonas, father of Pseudomonas, Wilt, Arthur Kellman. And Louis Siqueira, again pseudomonas Panama Wealth man, Richard Durbin, who's a toxin man, global, he's written a lot of textbook on Durbin. And quite a bit of people from Wisconsin I've learned, I've taken their courses, at least 7 or 8 are National Academy member. One of them, one of the youngest, 25 years old, 27 years old, PhD. He was the first man, Paul Alquist, to become the full-fledged professor at the 27, 28. And by 30, he was a National Academy member. And we used to be scared of taking his course. And only one credit hour, one credit hour is so tough to take that course. If you fail that course, and that one credit, you will not get PhD. You go back, you get a master's and get out of the camp. I have seen one of the Indonesian students failed in the subject with that one credit hour, and he's not eligible for PhD. He has to take out to go as a master's and leave the country. That's how the tough situations are. We learn. So I'll come back in the slide. Few things I'll tell you. We are talking about one world, one health. Everybody talking. But what is surprising is veterinary people took advantage of it. Human people are taking advantage of it as one world health. But everybody's forgotten about the plant in the one world health. I think that's a critical, which is a part of our system on this one. If you ask me, if you want a bioterrorism to happen, easiest one is the food. When you showed the Irish famine, 5 million people starved in Europe. 5 million people died, entire Europe. And 5 million people, although it is 1 million said, it's a 5 million people starved in Europe. 5 million people took the boats, went to US. The most of them, what migration happened in US is all because of the Irish famine from the one disease. So you look at, that one disease is not anymore of society problem, but it has become a food security, national security. You look at the COVID, it is not killed too many people, by the way, although 50 million, 5 million, all, still not a big number compared to the smallpox epidemic, but you see the national economy was jeopardized, entire country was shut down, the whole economy was shut down. Same thing in veterinary. If it happens, you say, ask a simple question, whether you have a chicken, which is H5N1 infected, will you eat the chicken? So nobody will eat a chicken. So naturally the price will go down, the farmers will come. Then you look at the same thing, plants. If any disease comes, you will have a shortage of tomatoes suddenly. One disease, simple thing can change the game. And so this is one of the things I'm trying to put a policy, but it's very complex. India is a very complex country, very difficult to, we can talk everywhere in the meeting and committees. Committees only just talk for 2 hours and then put the minutes and sign and go, and nothing happens. And I've seen over the 25 years, whatever we said the regulatory issues to be changed, now still you're talking 25 years down now. Same committees, same, again, different members, same issues, again, same, no solution. But I think the important is how I will touch upon some of the innovation angle. Innovation, I think I want young children to understand, innovation is nothing but simple ideas. I'll tell you why. First, students should think science simple language. There's one of my boss in John Helgeson told me, if you think science in simplest language, you'll find the best solution in the world. If you start thinking in a complex manner, you will never find a solution. So think simple. Every problem, think simple, you'll find the best solution. Number one, fundamental. Number two, I think, the innovation is nothing but 3 components in that. One, knowledge, which you have got a degree in plant pathology, whatever it is. The second is skill set. Third is imagination. 3 components in innovation. Very simple words. I'll give you example for each one. So then you'll get convinced why each one is important. Knowledge is a degree. You always get a degree. Chinese also gets a degree. Americans also get a degree. Everybody gets a degree. Skills is a one. I'll tell you skills in a simple example. You hire a catering technology fellow, a catering technology who is a hotel management degree, but he doesn't know how to make a good idli. Will you hire him as a cook? Yes or no? No. He's got a degree, a wonderful degree, catering technology from Adyar. He's got a catering technology, but he doesn't know how to make idli. Will you hire him? No. So that means skill is important. And if you don't have the skill set, you will not be good in the knowledge also. Even if you have a degree, the skill set is no use. Imagination, third is a component of imagination. I always tell simple lectures in all my innovation lecture. I told Lord Ganesha is a good example. Lord Ganesha is an elephant head on the human body, not on the religious language. Please, I'm looking at a scientist, okay? So you look at elephant head on the human body. Is it possible? I'm not questioning that. So what I'm saying is imagination. And you look at in the internet, you'll see a dog, one of the dog head was put in another dog in Chinese. And they put a mice head on a rat. That was being done transplantation. And saw that, organ is nothing but kidney, liver, pancreas, and heart. All are organ. Head is also organ. Look at Golconda in Hyderabad. 4 kilometers down, somebody can clap like this. They can hear 4 kilometers down. There was no sound engineers. How sound travels, how they imagined, nobody can believe it. Zero, Indians innovated. How zero has come? There was no supercomputers, nothing. Zero just came in imagination power. And today zero has become a software driving the world. Without zero, nothing happens in the life. So I think, India was the most innovative country. So now, after my degree, I went to my father. I said, I want to do agriculture. Even now I love agriculture, but you don't make money. That is a different matter. I still incurring loss in all my agriculture farm, whether Mysore, Chennai, or Bangalore, or Hyderabad. All the places, 4 places, I lose money. But it's still fun to continue the agriculture. That, when you are born from agriculture soil, you have that passion always in your heart. So I went back to my father. I said, I want to do agriculture. You are all old people. Get out of it. And I want to do agriculture. Just replace me. I don't want. You guys are doing useless agriculture. I will change the revolution. He said, son, you got a degree only to get a job in bank and agriculture department, not for agriculture. You don't have skill set that is required to do agriculture. You see, my father himself rejected me, thinking that I may know degree very well agriculture, but I don't know how to do plow the land, how to seedlings to put it. All that I was not knowing. My father himself rejected me because I'm disqualified in my skill set. I think, that was there. The passion was always there, what to do agriculture. So when I went to US, I changed my field from agriculture plant pathology to medical science, pharmacology. My field was gene knockout, gene expression. So I can precisely take the gene out and put the gene back. That was my specialty. So I said, my wife was telling me a lot of pressure to come back to India. My mother said, you have a 9-inch stomach, son. How much ever money you make, you can't make more than 9 inches stomach. Come back and do whatever you like to do in India. I'll feed you. I'm growing agriculture. I'm a farming family. I'll feed you. Not even one day you'll be starving. You do whatever you like to do. Do it. I think that inspiration made us to come back. That skill set of yeast molecular biology helped me to get into hepatitis B vaccine. I don't have any zero knowledge on vaccine. Zero knowledge on vaccine. Just skill set of that yeast molecular biology. And then understanding of the virology. Learning from here, learning from Wisconsin, I've learned the best of the best virology and bacteriology and mycology. That helped me. Since I have that knowledge, I have the skill set of the yeast molecular biology. Why not integrate the two together and make it a hepatitis B vaccine? Yeah, we've gone through a lot of problems in the country. When you fighting with a multinational, it was not an easy task. Even our Indian doctors who doesn't believe in Indian innovation. They want imported vaccines only. So that was the time we got into it. About 3,000 rupees of vaccine, that time hepatitis B vaccine was sold, and we brought it to, now today it's a 12 rupees a dose vaccine hepatitis B vaccine. So totally changed the game. Okay. And, the India never made an innovation. We made typhoid conjugate first time in the world. We did a clinical trial in 7. See, most of the vaccine research, we spend almost 10 to 14 years of clinical research. Very hard. That's why vaccine companies are few in the world. You could look at US, only Pfizer and Merck. You come to Europe, again, GSK and Sanofi only. And not much. And you come to India, maybe 4 or 5, but one by one will get out. In Korea, we go to again 2 companies, LG and Korean Green Cross. So very few companies in vaccine because it's a very tough field. 14 years we have to do clinical research, and then comes the product, and then what the market is going to look, nobody knows. Very uncertain. So, in terms of Bharat Biotech, we are now 5th largest company in the world in terms of production scaling up capacity on vaccines now. So we did in Hyderabad, we acquired GSK in Gujarat, and we created another 1,500 crores investment in Bhubaneswar, Sapage and Biologics, because most of the biotech is clustered into the south and west. I said, this is not right for the country. You should move to other part of the world, other part of the country. So we moved to east now, and we just got the license about 2 months ago. Singapore president came there to our sappage and biologics. And Singapore president said, we are investing billions of dollars in A-Star in Singapore, but we are not able to come out single product as a country. So that told him the country's entrepreneurship is so driving this country. It's not the government. It's entrepreneurship that drives this country. And the entrepreneurs are going to drive. And it's true. The most of the growth, what is happening of entrepreneurship of this country, young generation, what is driving. So, I always have, the Nagpur farmer, that is the time M.S. Swaminathan, Sharad Pawar was the minister. And Nagpur, there's a committee, farmers are committing suicide. I'll give you a simple example on agriculture, how to look at it. Farmers committing suicide, I asked a question, why the farmers are committing suicide in Nagpur? I asked, what is the rainfall equivalence of any state? I found the Kolar was equal rainfall of Nagpur. When Kolar district doesn't commit suicide, then why does Nagpur farmers commit suicide? Simple question, and you have a simple answer. The simple answer is, Kolar farmer, even the monsoon fails, they have alternative like sericulture, dairy, poultry, and other ancillary industries, mango, whatever they do. So say other ancillarities that made them to survive. So no farmer commits suicide. Whereas Nagpur, they depend on a monocrop, which is cotton. And because the cotton monsoon fails, the cotton gone. The price drops, goes down. And that automatically they commit suicide. We need a big economist in this country to tell us why the farmers are committing suicide. Farmer is an entrepreneur. He borrows 100 rupees, you need to get 150 rupees. Simple economics. But the problem is, we study too much of economics, too much of politics. The problem is 1.4 billion top of Indians are politicians. We are good politicians. Actually, we have produced somewhere genes got mutated in our life. I don't know whether it is a British separation or Muslim separation, whatever it is, that invasion happened. And we become, all of them are politicians. We talk too many things, but not answering simple questions. And I think I said, okay, if that is the case, why do I get into veterinary side if the food security is going to be an issue? So we made a BSL-4 production facility in Malur. I think some of the people, I request you to visit food park. My friend, classmate Ravi is heading that food park. You should visit as a student. I think I request, first I will request the faculty to come. You need to see, the faculty should see how in agriculture can be made commercially viable. So farmers need help in production, not in production. See, unfortunately, both our agricultural universities and government of India, everybody push production. But we never emphasize how to market that, how to convert into product, how to make it a production and marketing. If we help marketing, farmers will succeed. And that is very busy. We exported from Malur Food Park. We created Innova Food Park in Bangalore. And we exported 800 tons mangoes to US. Because we exported mango, Kolar farmers started getting can you believe it? I think Ravi, we paid 150 rupees. 150 rupees kg we paid for mangoes. The moment we started paying high price to the mango, because my logistic cost to US is same. Whether you produce a bad quality or good quality, same. Transportation loss. We said, let's pay more money. And you won't believe it. 8 trucks, 10 trucks started coming out into the park just because price attracted. And now farmers are putting cover to every fruit. So now they see that money is coming from the mango. The simple economics of shifting, it changed the game. And that is what we did. And another one food business, what I did is, I saw the US, putting a restriction on Indian spices. Indian spices are, both Mexico and Indian spices are red alert because they're carrying a lot of pathogens along with it in the carrier, like Salmonella. Multi-drug resistant strains are moving with Salmonella, E. coli, and Staph aureus. All those organisms are going along with spices. So they're worried whether they're going to spread the disease in those parts of the world, particularly the extremely drug-resistant strain. They're worried about it. So what do we do? I don't know how many people remember, young children may not remember. I remember my childhood, I was a very bad student in my school. So my mother every day, she'll torture me. One of the torture is, they have a granite stone and pounding, spices. Remember? Anybody remembers? The granite stone? And we pound with spices, you will see. And what is that? Wood stick. Then ask simple question. Why is it my mother has given wood stick? I could have done with some grinding with high technology. Okay? I said my mother is a dumb. She was not dumb. She gave wood stick because it doesn't produce heat. And you use the masala immediately into the sambar, so you don't have microbial population. You see how our grandmothers are more innovative than us. Today, what is happening? Spices are made at 270 degrees temperature, minus plus 270. When you have grind, the spices has got a medicinal value. That all are gone. All are gone. And you make it, and then you dry it outside, rain falls, and you have microbial contamination. To control the microbial population, what these companies does, like MDH Masala and other companies, they use ethylene oxide to reduce microbial load down. And what causes the ethylene oxide? It causes the carcinogen. It's a cancer compound. That is why the Singapore, Hong Kong, alert came for the some of the masala powder red alert. Okay, so because ethylene oxide, if you don't use ethylene oxide, it will fail on microbial issues. To bring the microbial down, they have to use the ethylene oxide. I said, how do you avoid this? To both, where my grandmother's innovation ideas can be brought together and put my country's interest that microbial thing should not be used a chemical. How do you make it? We have a gamma radiation plant in Bangalore, Malur, again gamma radiation. So we put the package and spices in a liquid nitrogen under a minus 170 degrees temperature, grind them, fill it in a bag, and seal it, and pull it, and this bag will go through gamma radiation. Today, inside, totally microbial free, totally microbial free. And now we can think about any US government puts a tariff barrier on a phytosanitary issues, we are ready for that game to help the farmers. We are creating now similar one in Cochin airport also to help the Cochin spices also, how to save them their spices. They're also getting rejected, a lot of spices and all that. So I think I can give a lot of examples. So I always tell, and I want to ask, my grandmother said sesame oil called nallanna. Am I right? In Tamil is called vallanna. I'm sorry, in Kannada, vallanna. Nallanna, Tamil. Manchinuna in Telugu. Okay? And Malayalam also called nallanna. Malayalam also nallanna. Do you have an answer? Anybody can have an answer? Why is it my grandmother said it's good oil? And all South Indian pickles are made with that. Am I right? All pickles are made. I want to ask ladies, why? Huh? They don't want to answer. Preservative. Do you know preservative? If I had preservative the groundnut oil, will it become a good oil? Simple question. That means we have not even understood the science of that same oil, my grandmother's oil. And you know how many people have heard about canola oil? Canola oil. So whoever visited US, everybody knows, even India, everybody rich people, they only have canola oil. You know, 1962, Canadian government took mustard seeds from India, Indo-US, India-Canadian bilateral program, mustard seeds. They said, Indians are dumb. I think we can exploit them very well. They take so much oil, we need to play game. So they take the mustard seed, they made grown, and with the classical breeding, Brassica napus and Gensia, classical breeding, they reduce the smell of that mustard smell, and they don't want called mustard oil. They call can means Canadian, wala means oil. They call canola. Can you believe it? 50% of agriculture export of Canada is only canola. They took the seed from India, they grown, and they made it, they export to India. And we are, having this thing. And you look at coconut. Everybody said coconut is, Harvard professor said, you're highly saturated, you'll die. You get a heart attack. And the Kerala people, they massage with the coconut oil and eat with the coconut oil, everything coconut oil. Head to toe, everything coconut oil. And inside also coconut oil. And they don't get a heart attack. But of course, they give a heart attack for others. But they don't get a heart attack. And now suddenly, everybody in Americans are now drinking 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, virgin coconut oil. Now you go to US groceries, everywhere you see coconut chips, coconut cookies, coconut soap, coconut shampoo, everything coconut in US. So, my point here, the innovation is in front of us. Look at orange juice. We drink orange juice because Americans are drinking, Europeans are drinking. It should be good for health for us also. Because it is good. Have you seen Musambi juice in a Tetra Pak? Simple question. No answer. So that means if this same Musambi is grown in US, they would have made of a Tetra Pak and you would have copied that also. Okay? Quinoa fruit in Punjab. We have not made a product. Whatever oranges comes from Nagpur orange is used as a fruit, not as a juice. It's a fruit crop. That's why we call loose jacket orange. Well, I can give a lot of examples like this in agriculture, whether it is dryland agriculture or jowar, bajra, everything. When Madam President Patho came and our Vice Chancellor also invited me to the Rashtrapati Bhavan, I told the dryland agriculture, all the Vice Chancellor giving big talks there. I was the last speaker. So I asked Madam how much the slide. They said from 20 slides, it come to 4 slides for me. Because I was the last one to speak. Everybody has taken the time. So I 4 slides I spoke. Then Madam said, no, I want you to talk more on the dryland agriculture. But that is a different matter. But point here is, we have great opportunity. What the future of science is going to change, I think you need to be aware of it. With the 3 Nobel Prize that has come last year, okay, on structural biology, particularly AlphaFold 3, Google, 2 guys got a Nobel Prize on AlphaFold 3. And the University of Washington, Seattle got a Nobel Prize on structural biology. Is going to revolutionize. We are now looking at a DNA of an organism or a system, and based on that, we make a protein. And the protein, we decide that as to be used as a biosimilar or control for anything you want to use as a vaccine, whatever you want to use it. But now, the science has come to that level that if you have a protein, DNA sequence, you don't need more. You can need only a small region of this one. If that's structural biology, if this small region is enough to make it protein to work, and only take this region and take a point mutation so the structure doesn't change, the chemistry is strong, and no folding changes, and you take that one small region and produce, now you make a new DNA based on the protein, structural biology. Based on structural biology, you create a new DNA, which is not existing in the nature. It's not existing. Suppose you want to make a sustainable biotechnology, structural biology. So they will find a protein, bacteria, fungus, which binds to the, like polyethylene. These are PS member, PES plastic. They'll find a bacteria or protein which binds to this one and start degrading slowly. And they'll find that one, they'll reverse engineer, they make a structural changes of that protein and make a new DNA and make it, and so that this plastic can be melted in less than half an hour. So biosimilar, we have such a big protein is used in biosimilar. You don't need. You can only small region can be used. So you reduce adverse reaction and binding properties increases so that dose can be reduced. Everything science changes. World science is going to change. Please read something on structural biology and AlphaFold 3. You will see a shocking news in the next 5 years. The world revolution of science is going to happen. Today, we feel that heat. Why I'm not a graduate student today? Why I'm not 25 today? When I can I be a PhD student today? Because this is the time the biology is starting. The whole structural biology and the software, where the Google guy came out that 200. See, it will take 200 years to solve all the structural biology of the proteins which are existing in the now. 200 years. Now, with AlphaFold 3, they solved in 1 year. 200 million protein can be solved in 1 year. Just imagine where the 200 years of required for structural biology, classical structural biology, you change it to 1 year. And they correlated the structural biology of wet lab and equivalent to the structural biology of the folding in the software, both are correlated. Almost 99% correlated. Literally, this is the first time. That's why the Nobel Prize came for that too. 2 guys got a Google guy. And I think what I see is going to be revolutionary in biology. You look at a fungus, you can find a protein which binds to the particular, why this particular variety is this fungus is binding. You can identify that and you can come out of structural biology, put the gene into that fungus so that this fungus will naturally existing, but it will not attack the plant. CRISPR, you saw the CRISPR slide also in that. 164 crops in China has done CRISPR already, introduced. They have not disclosed. 164 crops have CRISPR is gone. We are still learning the fundamentals of CRISPR yet. That's the sad part. Today, our competitor is not US and Europe. Our competitors are China in terms of science. They invested in last year, one year, $400 billion on a public-private partnership. They took a 6 technology as a strategy game. One game was EV batteries, chemicals. You saw that news. In 5 minutes, you can charge for 400 kilometers. We are chemistry. We are the best in the world as a chemist. With the IIST, I'm a CSR governing council. I'm also chairman NIST in Trivandrum and CFTRI. I'm so sad to say that they don't have vision to think what the future is going to look. The whole chemistry of EV chemicals, EV batteries is changing, revolutionized. And Chinese have taken upper hand of that. And in 5 minutes, you can charge for 400 kilometers. And they took a solar energy, second strategy. Gene therapy, CRISPR, one strategy. And they took a deep stake on artificial intelligence. They started 20 years back on artificial intelligence. And they moved so fast in that field. And I think they took a sixth field, they put $400 billion. They made sure industry cannot set up R&D on their own. They made sure set up in the academic institute. Like whether Peking University or Beijing University, you have to set up your R&D within the campus, and you have to collaborate with the faculty, and the fund will be given only for the two people together. If the industry located within the campus, they force the industry to work with academic, they force the academy to work with industry in the context of national interest, not publishing a paper. It is not publication of paper, it is to see how to take a geopolitics in a different angle. The whole game is changing. But I think we are a country with a lot of electioning, election, welfare program. All are busy with elections and welfare. And we are not looking at the future, what they're going to look at it. But only thing is, I think I'm pretty sure the new generation entrepreneurs will change the game on this thing. The future, I think, please keep looking at it. The whole science textbooks will be rewritten. What you saw biochemistry, molecular biology will not be same as in 2 years now. The entire biology is going to be chemistry, biology, all computer modeling and structural biology and artificial intelligence. Even our university, I think I would request the board members are here. And I think Suresh, we should be the first university in the country to introduce artificial intelligence quickly and faculty, 1 or 2 faculty. So that we follow the agriculture, how the irrigation is connected. We have a meteorology course. I always look at why this stupid course, meteorology in agriculture. You look back, today meteorology is an important course now. You want to predict crop pattern. You can predict based on the meteorology. Today meteorology is becoming important. We had a vision of introducing wonderful subject at the early stages. But we have not understood the subject application to a translation aspect to the society. We never understood that. I think that is what is going to change. I think we need to be the first university in the country. I think no agriculture university started this concept of artificial intelligence in agriculture engineering, or harvest, whatever it is. That's something 2, 3 faculty put in. We'll be the first university. I think Suresh can get recognition first, vice chancellor introduced in the country. I think we need to take a quick move. And I think I think the board member, both board members should take a very active role and sit with the chief minister's house, and we should not leave that. You give me breakfast, lunch here, dinner here only, sir. I'll stay here. You approve this. Until they approve this, I will not go. Of freebies can stop. 1% of freebies can be moved to some of the future point of view. I need to go and help the farmers. Your harvesting the mango, ripening or not, you can just scan it and take it quickly. And I don't know why agriculture is, why unfortunately even IITs are not doing. Even IIT's faculty comes to artificial intelligence, they're doing something crazy thing which are not relevant to society at all. They're only interested in publication. I think what Chinese have taken and Americans have taken, I'll tell you US one example. The US, Wisconsin, they were going ginseng crop. How faculty recruitment happens, how retain. If Dr. Munyappa retires, the whole department collapses, whole research collapses in India. It's happened Maheshwari in University of Science. You had thermal collections of many microbial collections all over the India, thermophilic, temperature resistant fungus. You know what happens in US when you have ginseng farmers problem? The ginseng farmers comes to the governor and call the university people are called him. When you call, I was sitting in one of the Senate meeting there along with my boss. The governor says, okay, what is the problem with the farmers? Sir, we have a problem in ginseng. We have one disease. We are not able to grow this crop. That's all. Immediately governor says, I'm giving you 2 faculty positions, one for entomology, one for plant pathology. You can recruit 5 years unlimited fund. After 5 years, you have to be on your own. Immediately. And they recruit a person, faculty, to work only on ginseng. only on ginseng. And that ginseng, if he works, and after that, when he retires, he recruit another young faculty. And he take forward the same lab and same research. You look at some of the US universities, 100 years, same topic worked in the department. And that continuity of research continues. Here, unfortunately, if a good faculty like Muniappa, Krishnappa retired, everything, though, what happened, Dr. Maheshwari here in University of Science, he's actually from University of Wisconsin-Madison. The three people were University of Wisconsin-Madison Plant Pathology Department. One was Maheshwari in University of Science. Second was M.J. Chirumulachar from University of Wisconsin-Madison. Third was Naidu in virology set up in Tirupati University, whom I never met, but a third faculty. I was the fourth one, a graduate student in Madison. So the continuity of research is very critical. Whether whatever a faculty has done, if it not carrying forward the research, it may change direction a little bit, whether AA, ML, other things can integrate, but it has to continue. If we continue that, I think we will succeed as a future science. And otherwise, we look at very scary situation where we are right now in terms of innovation. And I think the future, I think and also people don't feel shy of moving to different field. It helps you. For example, virology is exactly human, animal, plant, exactly same. I'm the one guy I can understand plant virology thanks to Muniappa, and even Dr. Ramakrishna was there, his boss, Muniappa boss. Ramakrishna was no, sir? Ramakrishna was a dean, am I right? So at that time, Rangaswamy was also there. They used to fight each other. One went to Tanvas and one Nigri. So a lot of politics that time. But I think the virology is exactly same. Plant virus and animal virus, human virus, exactly same. Coming to bacteriology, again same. Mycology, more or less same. Maybe a slight difference, but same. So science at a micro level, everything is same. At a macro level, it may be different. But at a micro level, it's all same. And I wish you all the best. And I want this university to succeed. And I'm telling you, plant pathology contributed my success. Whether both have Bangalore and Madison, Wisconsin, both contributed my success to today, if I'm able to stand in front of my teachers here. And I'm proud to say that I'm able to stand in front of them. And today, they've all contributed to my growth. And nobody can forget that in life. I may be 70 today, but I can't forget. So I tell my children, never forget what your teachers told you, something in life. And I think that's important. But I think you learn, students, please look at the science is changing, rapidly changing. And that structural biology, how it is going to implement in agriculture, CRISPR is going to introduce. The flower of these plants will change with the CRISPR. Okay, these orange will have 5 colors here. Just imagination. You just need to put a CRISPR. At CRISPR, the Stanford guy came out, $20 kit. Just $20. Look at the internet. $20 kit. You can use a CRISPR in a house. Science has become that level of ground level. So I think you are in a great time in the life sciences are going to be the future for next 10 years. Nobody can touch this field. And every revolution, what you're going to see is in life sciences hereafter. Thank you very much again for giving me this opportunity. Nagaraj, you have prepared a wonderful research. And thanks for meeting my all old friends here and all the faculty here. Thank you, Nagaraj. Good film. And our kids have done an amazing job. I think they're sitting like a good students in the bottom. Okay. Good luck to all of you. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity.
Questions.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your memories and your valuable insights with us. Now, let's take a moment. So before that, I invite anyone from the audience, if you have any queries regarding whatever you have to ask, now it's the time. You can come forward.
Mike, we have Mike there. If anybody has any questions, please, you can come forward and ask. Let's have a little interaction. Yeah. Mike.
Amazing lectures. Amazing lectures. But you have a general physiological plant pathology. Sir, very insightful lecture. It was extremely nice. We have actually decided, Harish, myself, and Suresh, we are talking about artificial intelligence to be introduced in the institution. This is what you said. On the 22nd of this month, we have our friend, one of our colleagues and classmate, who's been a student here, and I'm Bangalore, Ahmedabad graduate, and I think he was the CEO of Pepsi Cola. And he is coming here, and along with him, some scientists from University of Science are giving a talk about artificial intelligence in agriculture. So I just want to tell you this. No. What I mean is, yeah, we wanted to start talking about it. No. Yeah. What I mean to say is we have developed project proposals to be submitted to the government of India, and based on that, I think we'll take it forward. So you give us the money. Okay, I just wanted to tell that. He's with us. Dr. Krishna, hope you remember me. Okay. Okay, good. That's really great. That's really great. Okay, when you said that all the viruses are same, which attack humans or animals or plants, then can we develop vaccines for plants, viruses also, or any other remedy for virus control? That is one thing. Second thing is artificial intelligence in disease diagnosis will do a great thing for farmers' help to immediately diagnose and cure it. So I think in these lines, we can have a discussion. If you permit me today, I will have a discussion with you sometime during the day. Thank you very much.
Sure, but I want to tell you why instead of vaccine, what is important in a crop? Usually interpathogen interaction. Most of the interactions are on kinases and phosphatases. If you can tinker the receptor, you avoid the infection. Just the Cornell has shown, and they've shown that these kinases are responsible. And just a communication between the plant and fungus or bacteria. And that has to be disrupted. And that is possible to do it now today, having a genome sequence with us. And using AlphaFold, one can design. But I don't have knowledge.
Okay, but I'm happy to tell you that I have developed a formulation which cures virus-infected plants. So that part of that research is going on in GKVK also, and I would like to have a talk with you sometime during the day.
If you validate it, you have CMAP, you have NBRI in Delhi, in Lucknow, they can validate.
Yeah.
They can validate. Yeah.
I need your help.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
But again, nothing much happens actually. You know.
1983. You talked about Amelia Attractrix. In 1983, I found a Raj from Kollegal Duck.
Oh yeah. All looks old people like you know. When I see with Bhagwan.
You are in Mysore.
Mysore, yes, I was in Mysore.
I was in Main Becker. I used to go with you.
Oh my God. All are looking very different today. You know, like Krishnappa, I've seen him with a big, gigantic personality, and Dr. Muniappa, I've seen him, he never used to smile. And he is smiling. So suddenly he's become Mohammed Krishnappa. So I think, suddenly when you see all the people after 30, 40 years down, I know the names, all of them. Okay, I not forgotten. I mean, I know Shastri, Krishna Shastri, implant physiology, Uday Kumar, everybody. Krishna Shastri's lecture I've taken. The wonderful lecture. I mean, at the same time, Shiv Shankar in plant breeding and Krishnamurthy in agronomy. Everyone I remember. So I've not forgotten. Actually, you all might have forgotten. Actually, I don't forget. Yeah. Any question? No.
Sir, I'm Nataraja from the Department of Crop Physiology, Professor Uday Kumar student. Nice talk. I have a quick query, sir. We have the problems such as TMV, say tobacco mosaic virus. All these kind of viruses have very limited number of genes, but still we have the problem. What is the issue with respect to managing them? Did we forget physiological plant pathology totally? Are we not aware of receptors or signaling events? Where do you think is the problem, sir?
See, tobacco mosaic virus, I mean, I can't talk in front of Dr. Muniappa. Okay. What I'm saying is a highly infectious organism. You look at the animal, foot and mouth disease is also highly infectious. That's why when you go to US, they will ask you, have you visited any animal cattle facility? Okay. One of the UK theory of $20 billion losses in cattle, they think somebody wear a shirt from Italy, I mean, Iran or Italy, I mean, sorry, Iraq. He came and landed in UK and he gave the disease. Okay. So this highly infectious disease, some spreads so well, which is very difficult. But one way to handle is to handle the crop. And how do you make the crop? Is it been, I think plant, we still not having a knowledge on the receptors.
Yes, sir.
The way human and animal has been developed, I don't think plants, but plants, they're identifying the kinases.
Yeah.
And which, changes the structural conformation. When you have a phosphate is added, the kinase changes the structural conformation. It allows the virus to enter. All that is understood. But how do you tinker that? I think the new structural biology is going to change it.
Yeah.
If somebody can tinker that structural biology, put it back into tobacco, grow that. And in this country, GMO crop also not allowed. What will you do research in this country?
Yeah.
It's very sad. This country, we don't have a decision. The GMO crop, nobody has taken a decision, bold decision in this country. And entire papaya in Gujarat, cotton, all are GMO. Entire brinjal in West Bengal and all are coming from Bangladesh.
Yeah.
Let the GM Ministry of Environment go and remove the plants. Do they have guts?
Yes.
But this is the problem with the women agriculture universities. We failed in saying that whether we need a GMO or not. Nobody. Everybody is mild, quiet.
Yeah.
And finally, the foreign strains are coming into the game.
True, sir.
But I think science still plant science, but it is going to change. The structural biology will change.
Sir.
I think if somebody who takes a structural biology angle, then the plant science will change.
Yeah, and nice to,
different proteins also will be there.
Yeah, nice to know that you worked on East. East is the best system, East or West. That's what people say. Nice to know about your work, sir. Thank you.
Those only skill set help me to become to vaccine. Nothing.
Thank you.
Thank you all for your career and interacting with our chief guest. Now, let's take a moment to express our gratitude to Dr. Krishna Mela for gracing this occasion with their presence and sharing such invaluable perspectives. To express our heartfelt gratitude, I now invite the dignitaries on the dais to come forward and honor our esteemed chief guest with a memento and as a token of our appreciation.
Just give me a hand. Come on, Still 1940s. What country?
Yes, that's right. And
But anyway, we are going to
honor everyone.
So next, somebody should arrange this change. Next, it's immediately after this.
Tell them to come a little backward. It's green.
Oh my God.
Thank you everyone for doing the honors. As we celebrate this Diamond Jubilee, it is only fitting that we take a moment to honor those who have been the pillars of our department. The success and reputation of the Department of Plant Pathology have been built upon the dedication, hard work, and contributions of our esteemed retired teaching and non-teaching staff over the last 60 years. Today, we express our deepest gratitude to them for their unwavering service, invaluable mentorship, and lifelong commitment for nurturing generations of students and advancing the field of plant pathology. With immense respect and appreciation, I now invite the following retired faculty and staff members to kindly come forward and take a seat on the dais for receiving the honor. I request the dignitaries to be seated. One is missing, just will for next one. We begin by inviting Dr. V. Mulappa, in plant virology, who is groundbreaking work on widely transmitted genuine viruses and phytoplasmas, has led to the development of virus-resistant crops. So, we request you to kindly join us on the stage as we honor your remarkable contributions. Let's welcome him with a big round of applause, please. Next, it's a privilege to invite Dr. P. Parvata Reddy, an eminent scientist and former director of ICAR IHR, whose pioneering work in biointensive IPM strategies has revolutionized horticultural crop protection, benefiting farmers across the country. Sir, we invite you to the stage. I now invite Dr. D. Nanji Gowda, a distinguished plant pathologist whose prolific career in research and education has guided numerous scholars. Sir, we request you to join us on the dais. Moving forward, I invite Dr. K.V. Krishnappa, an eminent pathologist and nematologist, to join us on the stage. And next, I'm honored to invite Dr. K.V. Keshavamurthy, an exceptional virologist and mentor whose extensive research on plant viruses has enhanced our understanding on viral diseases. Please join us on the stage, sir.
I first invite you to share your memories in this department.
So 1 or 2 minutes.
All the dignitaries on the dais, Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, Krishna, M. Ella, University of Agricultural Sciences started in 1964, and the first professor was Dr. Govind, and he was my professor also. I joined Agriculture College in 1964 itself, and Krishna Ella, I was teaching virology courses for postgraduate students, and Krishna Ella registered plant pathology 510, and he got a good grade, and he was a nice person and interacting with all the students and classmates. And after MSc Agri, he went to USA for doing PhD. And after PhD, he came back and started Bharat Biotech. And he is the first person to produce indigenous COVID-19 to control the epidemics of COVID. And I wish Bharat Biotech Krishna Ella would continue to produce vaccines for many epidemic diseases in the country. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your memories.
Respected dignitaries, Dr. Ella, Dr. Suresh, and other dignitaries on the dais, and friends. I am Dr. P. Parvat Reddy. I joined Agriculture University during 1967 January, and up to 1975 I worked in the university. During this period, I was deputed to USA under the Ford Foundation UAS program to do my PhD in plant pathology at University of Florida, Gainesville. That was a giant program, coursework at University of Florida and research work at UAS Bangalore. So I completed my coursework during my stay of 18 months in University of Florida and returned to India and joined the university and did my research work under the guidance of Dr. Govindo. I was the first PhD student of Dr. Govindo. And after completing my PhD, during 1975, I joined Indian Institute of Horticulture Research. I served there for about 27 years and retired as director of the Indian Institute of Horticulture Research, Bangalore. So actually, pathology, we were very happy during our stay in UAS under the guidance of Dr. Govindo, Dr. K. Specialized in nematology. And there was nobody here who used to guide the nematology here. And I did my PhD research work on nematology. And during that period, Dr. K.J. Shetty from UK, after completing his PhD, he returned here. And then he was very helpful in carrying out my research work for PhDs. And actually,
I was the first person to write a PhD in plant dermatology book, Indian book, by me during 1983. And throughout my career, I pursued in plant dermatology, and I have written several books on plant dermatology and also my experience in horticulture, crop protection. I was head of the division of crop protection in IAHR and also later became director of that institute. So I have contributed by way of writing books and all that. And my stay in US was very educative, and I learned a lot of things which helped me in my future career. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, everyone. Now, I'd like to invite Dr. Sidza Maya, a dedicated plant pathologist, onto the dais.
And next, I'd like to invite Dr. K.T. Panduranga Gowda, a renowned plant pathologist, to join us on the stage.
I'm privileged to invite Dr. B.M. Ramakrishna Reddy, a distinguished plant pathologist, onto the dais.
And I'd like to invite Dr. Ramaswamy GR, a highly respected plant pathologist, to join us on the dais.
I also invite Dr. Srirama Shetty TA, a distinguished maize pathologist, onto the stage.
Next, I invite Dr. K.T. Rangaswamy, an esteemed plant pathologist, to join us on the stage.
I now invite Dr. M. Saifullah, sir, an Indian plant pathologist, onto the dais.
Next, I invite Dr. S. Ravindra, an esteemed nematologist, to join us on the stage. That's it, sir. Next, I invite Dr. H. Ravindra, an esteemed nematologist, to join us on the stage. And after that, I invite Dr. S.D. Rangaswamy, an eminent pathologist, to join us on the dais.
I'd like to invite Dr. H. Narayan Swamy, an eminent plant pathologist, onto the dais. I'd also like to invite Dr. T. Narendrappa, a renowned plant pathologist, onto the stage.
Now, I invite Dr. Nataraja, a renowned plant pathologist, to join us on the stage. Moving forward, let's invite Dr. H.K. Ramappa, a renowned plant pathologist, to join us on the dais. Now, I invite Dr. N.G. Ravichandra, an eminent plant pathologist and a prolific author, onto the stage. I also invite Dr. Y.M. Shekhar, a distinguished plant pathologist, onto the stage. I'd also like to invite Dr. Govind Raju onto the stage. I'd like to request Dr. K.S. Ravi to please come on the stage. Please, sir.
Sir, you work as a faculty.
As we celebrate 60 years of excellence in plant pathology, we take a moment to recognize not only the distinguished faculty, but also the pillar of strength behind the department, our dedicated non-teaching staff. Their unwavering commitment and hard work have played an integral role in smooth functioning and success of the department.
You call Shivaswami Narendra, just like that.
Yeah. I'd like to invite Mr. K.R. Baburao, Mr. Shivrud Raya, Mr. Anjanappa, Mr. B.R. Nagendra, Mr. Ramaya, Mr. N. Mohan, Mr. Krishnappa C., Mr. K.R. Narayana Prasad, Mr. Shivaswamy, Mr. Jairame Gowda. Once. Mr. Shivarudraya, Mr. Anjanappa, Mr. B.
Mr. Ramaya, Mr. N. Mohan, Mr. Krishna Prasi, Mr. K.R. Narayana Prasad, Mr. Shiv Swami, and Mr. Jairami Gowda. Thank you all.
Let them take a photo. By Mr. Muniraju, Mr. Chikamalavaya, Mr. Jasiddaya, Mr. Ramesh Kumar, Mr. Puttaraju, Mrs. Lakshmama, Mrs. Satyavati, and Mr. Basavaraju. Mr. Muniraju, Mr. Chikamalavaya, Mr. Jasiddaya, Mr. Ramesh Kumar, Mr. Puttaraju, Mrs. Lakshmama, Mrs. Satyavati, and Mr. Basavaraju. Thank you all. In this moment, we also remember and pay respect to the departed staffs who have contributed to the growth of our department. As we honor esteemed retired faculty and staff, we are reminded that the dedication, wisdom, and unwavering commitment have been the backbone of this department's success. The contributions will always be cherished, and the legacy will continue to inspire future generations. As we move forward in our celebration, we take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to the organizations that have extended their generous support in making this Diamond Jubilee celebration a grand success. Their unwavering encouragement and contributions have played a significant role in bringing this event to life. To honor the support, we would now like to present a token of appreciation to our esteemed sponsors. We request a representative from each organization to kindly come forward and receive the token of love as we call it the name. Firstly, we invite Florence Flora Farm. Florence Flora Farm. Nandari Seeds Private Limited. Indo-American Hybrid Seeds Private Limited. Bayer Crop Science Limited. Caravan Pakan Seeds Private Limited. We invite Florence Flora Farm, Nandari Seeds Private Limited, Indo-American Hybrid Seeds Private Limited, Bayer Crop Science Private Limited. Caravan Pakan Seeds Private Limited, Kottawa Agri Science, KSGS Farm and Nursery, Univet Seeds Technology Private Limited. One more time. I request the representatives from the sponsors to come forward. Caravan Pakan Seeds Private Limited, Kottawa Agri Science, KSGS Farm and Nursery, Univet Seed Technology Private Limited. International, SBS Scientific Supply, Go Green Bio Plants, Monsoon Crop Science Private Limited, Green Line Young Plants. It's better if you announce it. You just complete it. Monsoon Crop Science Private Limited, Greenland Young Plants, Nongo Seed India Private Limited, Enticing Flowers Private Limited, and C6 Energy Private Limited. Next is like once again, a heartfelt thank you to all our esteemed sponsors for your generous support. Now, as we move forward in our celebration, it is our privilege to hear from our guest of honor, Dr. S.V. Suresha, Honorable Vice Chancellor, University of Agricultural Sciences, Bangalore, whose leadership has been instrumental in guiding this institution. Please.
Good afternoon, respected Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. Krishna, the officers of the university, the faculty, and the focal point of today's program, the Guru Vandana Karyakrama. Those who have taught us, ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದಂಥ ಗೌರವ, ನೀವು ತೋರಿಸಿದಂಥ ಪ್ರೀತಿ, ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ
ಅವರ ನಿವೃತ್ತಿಯ ನಂತರ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ ಸೇವೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಗೌರವ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪಾಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ರಿಯಲಿ ಐ ಅಪ್ರಿಶಿಯೇಟ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಪೆಥಾಲಜಿ in extending this kind of felicitation to the teachers who made us to be like this today, and also the supporting staff who helped us in getting what Dr. Krishna Ella said, the skill sets. Most of these people who worked as lab assistants who helped us in acquiring the skill sets during those days. Let me thank all the people who have accepted the invitation of the Department of Plant Pathology to be a part of this felicitation program. And still we look forward for your guidance and advice in taking the department to a different height. And let me not take much of your time now, because I know everybody is anxious in meeting each other and greeting, and after a long time. So I don't want to be in the middle of your pleasure and happiness. Just 2 minutes. Dr. Krishna Ella spoke to us his memories with UAS Bangalore, plus a subject called innovation. So probably every day in our walks of life, we use the term innovation, innovation, innovation. But what we are innovating, but what we are getting out of it, most of us doesn't know. And also incidentally raised another issue, age, and frequently was asking the Ninkanta how I am looking. And also he made fun of others, saying that yake vaisavutide. So it was nice, because as you all know, Colonel Sanders, when he started KFC, it was at the age of 65. But Jack Ma, who started Alibaba, he retired at the age of 56. But that Jack Ma was once rejected by KFC as a sales manager. So just why I took this example is, age is not at all a criteria for getting into any of the innovations. You may pick up innovation at the age of 65, or you may pick up your innovation at the early age and retire at the age of 56 like Jack Ma. So it doesn't make us, just age is a number. Nothing will bar us, or nothing will debar us from getting into this at any point of time, but how to pick up these innovations. All opportunities, the problems which you notice in your day-to-day life, they are not the problems, they are the opportunities. And those opportunities, if you find the way of solving those problems with the opportunities that they are present in before you, they are the innovation. So you just look at the problems, don't complain to us anytime saying that these are the problems we are facing. When you say that there is a problem, 100% there is an opportunity for you to innovate and come into the picture as an entrepreneur in the business market. So what happens? The another best example, if you don't change with the time, you will become outdated. So you can't innovate anything. So keep moving with the time and change accordingly whatever that you want to do it. The next thing, if you don't accept change, if you don't embrace change, you will never grow. That is for sure. Then Dr. Krishna Ella said, incidentally, he was also speaking on how you acquired the company. So what I feel, an entrepreneur should grow to that level that your competitors should always become your allies or the companions. Or else make sure that you will grow to that height that you should eliminate your competitors from the market itself. That is what we expect or otherwise, most of the time we will stand where we are. So kindly make sure today it is the day of Dr. Krishna Yalla. The whole country, the whole world talks about him. We are proud that an alumnus of our universities occupied such a highest position in the country. And whenever we say some delegates visit us, immediately we pick up his name and say he was our alumnus. And we are trying to cash on his name. But normally what happens, we used to draw the name of the institution to our growth. But here it has become vice versa, that the institution is drawing the name of Dr. Krishna Yalla for most of our programs and other things. So that shows, if you want to grow, you grow to that height. Don't stop. So that is what he said, imagine. Along with imagination, you need to dream always. Don't know whether we achieve it or not, but there is nothing wrong in dreaming about it. But don't stop at the stage of dreaming. Kindly make sure action followed your dream also. So with that, we are really thankful for Dr. Krishna Yalla's acceptance to this program and inspiring our students and motivating them that they can also achieve something. So it is a very humorous, but at the same time, very thoughtful speech has inspired all of us, and he categorically said, don't ask for money and don't organize any seminars or conferences. So it's better you plan and move. There is no need for discussion. There is no need for talking. There is no need for wasting our time sitting together and without any consensus. That doesn't make us any sense for us. So kindly let us follow him wherever it is required. And at the same time, the Bharat Biotech, also a big name in the country, and he was telling that he started other organizations also in different parts of the country also. So really we are proud of him and looking forward for his continued guidance and support to this university also, whatever the possible way that it can be for him. And also the university is also remembering him for his great services rendered to the society. Ultimately, whatever that we innovate or whatever the innovation that we have carried out, ultimately it reflects with societal impact, or otherwise nothing is useful or nothing will serve this society. So ultimately, whatever that we do, it should reflect with the societal impact. With this, I thank all our professors and other service personnel who have attended here, and also the other faculty members, the students, and Dr. Nagaraj and his team for organizing this program and remembering our mentors. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts and gracing the occasion with your presence. Next, we have the privilege of hearing from Dr. K.C. Narayanaswamy, Registrar and Dean of Postgraduate Studies, whose contributions toward academic excellence and research advancements have been instrumental in shaping the future of students. Would like to hear some words from you, sir.
Now I'd like to request Dr. N.B. Prakash, Dean Agri, College of Agriculture, US, Bangalore, to speak a few words.
I do understand the limitation of time. Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, respected Dr. Padma, Dr. Krishna Yalla, Dr. Swami sir, and all the retired galaxy of pathologists, which is a real nostalgic memory to all of us. I don't want to give my presidential address in a way of extending my talk. With two statements, I would like to appreciate, compliment, congratulate the entire team of pathologists who made this day as a really memorable and witnessing the event as a real Diamond Jubilee celebration in the US, Bangalore. It is one of the great gestures by all the young budding scientists who have all contributed for a very good documentary, and with the befitting way of organizing the things, from arranging the tank, but to become a lead pathologist at the
Indian country as well as witnessing in all over the world who contributed a lot and an alumnus of US Bangalore. That is more than enough. Receive such kind of a words by a great person at this time, by our young mind, budding scientists at this occasion. And moreover, all the teachers all taught us during our undergraduate program, with whom several years we did work, and definitely they all remember forever this particular occasion, which has been organized as a part of Diamond Jubilee celebration. And I need to compliment and congratulate, without taking much time again, the entire team of pathologists headed by Dr. Nagraj, and I do compliment them, congratulate them. Wish you all the very best. Thanks once again.
Thank you, sir, for your words. As we near the conclusion of this event, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has contributed to its success. To formally convey appreciation and bring this gathering to a close, I now invite Ms. Bhavana to deliver the vote of thanks and express our collective gratitude.
Good afternoon to everyone present here. On behalf of the organizing team and the Department of Plant Pathology, it's my privilege to extend our heartfelt thanks to everyone who are here. First and foremost, I extend my deepest appreciation to our esteemed chief guest, Padma Bhushan, Dr. Krishna M. Ella, Executive Chairman, Bharat Biotech International Limited, for gracing this occasion with his presence and sharing his invaluable insight. Thank you, sir. A sincere thanks to Dr. S.V. Suresha, Honorable Vice Chancellor, US Bangalore, for his unwavering support and encouragement. Thank you, sir. I also take this opportunity to express our gratitude to Dr. K.C. Narayan Swami, sir, Registrar and Dean, PG Studies, and Dr. Venkatesh, Comptroller and Division Head, for their invaluable contributions and guidance. A special thanks to Dr. N.B. Prakash, Dean Agri, College of Agriculture, UAS GKVK Bengaluru, for his insightful presidential remarks and continuous support for our department. I immensely thank all the retired faculties and supporting staffs for accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion and making this program memorable. Thank you. We are immensely grateful to all the distinguished faculty members, both teaching and non-teaching staffs, for accepting our invitation and joining us today. Your presence is an honor and we deeply appreciate your contributions. Thank you. A very special thanks to our sponsors who generously helped us make this celebration possible, and also appreciate their immense interest in the science deliberations. Your contributions have been instrumental in ensuring the success of this event. Thank you. And a warm note of appreciation to the Plant Pathology Club members, our dedicated faculty, non-teaching staffs, and all the students from our department. Your enthusiasm, commitment, and teamwork have played a crucial role in bringing this event to life. And also thanks to the team who is covering this event, Chandramohan and Likitesh. Thank you, and thank you, everyone. And also warm thanks to the faculty members of UHS Bagalkot. And finally, a heartfelt thanks to everyone who contributed in any way to this program. Your support and participation means a lot to us. Thank you once again. Photo.
We now invite our esteemed guests and our wonderful audience to step off the dais and gather on the audience side for a group photo.
I request all the students to come forward.